Welcome to the next edition of the Eclectic Podcast. This is Hans.
I'm Rick.
And the outlaw, Josie Wells.
How are you guys doing today? We decided we're going to do another little session here. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the past, but hopefully you're going to notice a noticeable increase in audio quality.
Notice.
Duly noted.
Duly executed.
Yeah, the last two, they were different. I don't think they were horrible. They definitely were different. And so I think this is, obviously I won't know until we listen to it, but hopefully this will be better than even our first couple.
Oh, well, I hope so. I think we cleared up a lot of stuff. And I mean, you guys probably really don't give a shit about this, but we were recording through USB before, and now we're going with more analog. So I think that actually is, it sounds a little bit more organic, a little warmer.
Yeah. Almost sounds backwards in how you're supposed to record, but apparently not.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
I don't think having single channels, 3 different channels, I don't think that's going to have any effect going analog, so.
Nah.
No, it's all still going through one source, so.
Yep.
Anyways,
it's not as soulless.
Soulless.
As the digital world.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys, talking about, since we had talked about comics, Albuquerque Comic Expo is coming up on the 28th.
Ooh.
I was tempted to get some business cards made for the podcast.
Yeah.
Go down there and hand them out.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't be bad.
No, I mean, the platform's there. So we talk about all that shit that's going to be at a con. So, the platform's there.
Yeah, it might be kind of cool to do. I don't know. I'm still debating. I guess I need to decide if I'm going to do it or not soon.
Well, yeah, if you're going to do it and I'm still here, should I go?
Yeah? Go for, it'd be like Saturday, just go for the day.
Fuck
come
yeah,
back.
man. That'd be what?
That's actually next Saturday.
This
Saturday, yeah.
If I'm still here, I'm not working.
That'd be cool, because I'm going to be, I think that begins my vacation.
Ooh.
So it'd be kind of a nice little kickoff for me. We can go in the morning and hand out some shit, check out the con, and come back.
Stop at Popeyes.
Yeah.
Fucking chosen.
Get some chicken. Get some chicken.
We're fucking lame, huh? We live in a place where
there's no Popeyes.
Everyone's like, Popeyes, just go to the fucking Popeyes down the street. We don't have one.
We don't have one, okay? Don't judge us.
That's actually cool, man. I didn't even know that.
I've never been to a con.
Oh, I haven't either. And to be honest, I would rather not go because I'd rather be the fuck out of here. But if I am here, I would love to go. Does that make sense?
No, I totally get you. I think it'd be a fun trip to take.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yep. Though hopefully for you, you are the fuck out of here.
I know.
Back on the East Coast.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I keep looking at myself in the waveform here and getting mesmerized or tranced or some shit because my waves are like way higher than your guys.
Entranced or trannied?
I'm tranny, whatever. It's all the same. It's just all bits and pieces. But I don't know. Hopefully it's working because it looks like my waves are a lot higher than your guys' are. I don't know.
No, I think you're fine.
Cool. Well, I mean, yeah, I'd like to be back somewhere in civilization. Got spoiled kind of an army being around and going to different places, but if I am here, shit, that'd be fun as hell. Definitely.
Yeah, it would just be a quick trip, so.
Mm-hmm. And we were going to go to Comic-Con, me and Jess, but we didn't get a chance to. We went to Vegas instead last year. We went to Houston last year. That's where we went. So, whatever. But the Comic-Con tickets, obviously the main event, they're already sold out. So, they sell out within 15 minutes of being open. So you have to spend the super, super large amount of money to get the upper echelon tickets.
Oh, yeah, like the VIP stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess Saturday, I was looking at some of the information on the Albuquerque Comic Expo, and Saturday is Celebrity Day.
Oh.
I guess they had the cast of Almost Human there. And
oh, no shit?
Yeah.
Which one? The British or the...
The American one.
Oh.
Sorry.
Nah, it's cool. It's I like the one guy, I can't remember his name, but he's been on a couple of cool shows, and he played Doomsday also on the Smallville series. I can't remember the guy's name.
Is it the guy that was in the Star Wars game?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be there. Like, and that's a sad thing. Like, I know him from The Mist and I know him from the Star Wars game.
Yeah, The Mist.
And I'm like, yeah, that guy's cool. He's got the crazy eyebrows. And I don't even know his name. Sorry, dude, if you ever listen to this.
But yeah, he's actually pretty immersed in comics because he was Doomsday in the Smallville TV show series. So that's pretty cool. Wow, actually, that'd be pretty cool. Bring my okay, here comes the nerd.
Drop it.
Bring my like season 7 of Smallville disc that he's on, and have him sign that one. So
That'd be cool.
yeah,
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I mean, I wish we had a little bit more bigger draw. Like that, maybe we could get George Takai. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my.
Oh my.
No, that's cool, man. Hopefully you're able to get off and...
Oh, I'm off.
Oh, okay.
I arranged it because I'm on call again this weekend. Again. And then I'll be on call Monday through Friday. And then as soon as Friday's over, I'm off call and I'm on vacation until that following Monday. So I'm set. I'm good to go.
Does it cost?
Tickets are like $18. I'll get them.
Can you get them at Will Call, or do you have to?
We'll probably have to order them online.
Oh, really? Okay. Just let me know. I'll hook you up. But Rick can't go 'cause he's got babies.
Responsibilities again.
Fucker.
Stupid grown up.
You know, it's funny, and I know we're going to comment on some weird shit that you guys can't see right now, but every once in a while, I do see that board lighting up.
Is it Dylan again?
Wow.
No, it was
Son of a bitch.
check. See, I think
That's
it's just I don't know.
Do you think it's a warning before the clip?
No,
No.
Is it just feed? Like it's telling you there's a certain amount of feed going through? I don't know. Who fucking knows? But
I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about that because nobody cares. Nobody can see it.
No.
Has no bearing in what we're doing here. Another weird tidbit of information. Like I thought J.J. Abrams was going to be helming up the next 3 Star Wars movies, and he's not.
No, just this one?
Just this one. And then they're giving it over to the guy who did Looper. He did Brick.
Looper.
Yeah.
The Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Fucking...
He's going to be directing episodes 8 and 9 of the Star Wars saga.
I don't know enough about him to have an opinion on that, but I'm assuming Disney wouldn't ruin their chances at a franchise by hiring somebody who wasn't into Star Wars to do it. I mean, Disney is the Antichrist, but let's be honest, we all need him.
No,
Disney has everything.
And they've got their hands in everything already.
Yeah, so I don't think they'll screw up Star Wars, one of the most beloved franchises in all of media history. So
Ryan's the guy's name.
Ryan,
I'm guessing JJ will probably still be on as a producer.
executive producer.
Yeah, he'll probably make sure that it's still... He's still going to probably Godfather the whole thing, but...
If it's good. If the first Star Wars is good. Kind of like how Dipshit did the... what's his name? He did the executive producer on Superman for Zack Snyder. Guy. The trilogy guy.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, see, what does Nolan know about Superman? We don't know. But obviously, they were looking for that sort of edgy, kind of more darker version of Superman. So they kind of got the guy who recreated Batman as what he's supposed to be, a darker individual. Although, segue into something we may not talk about, I think Ben Affleck's gonna fucking rock. Just saying.
I wish I could share your optimism.
Well, okay, I know what you're gonna say. Daredevil, blah blah blah. But Daredevil was a horrible movie, and nobody was good in that. That had Colin Farrell, and he's an amazing actor.
I hate Colin.
Come on, dude. He's got a huge penis. And he's I don't know from experience.
That's definitely what I look for.
No, okay. It wasn't that good. I admit, but Affleck has the chops. We've all seen him act. He apparently, I've seen some pictures, and he's bulked up pretty big, and he's not going to be playing the spry young Batman anyways. He's going to be playing a 40-something Batman, so he has the chops to be a Bruce Wayne for sure, and I'm thinking he can definitely play the detective Batman, which is my favorite version of the Batman. The Dark Knight, the Frank Miller sort of Batman. Not Frank Miller. Oh, yeah, Frank Miller.
Yeah, it was the Frank Miller thing.
detective portion. I mean, kind of like the animated series that was more of a little bit older of a Batman. So I mean, it was more not Noriar. Well, yeah, kind of Noriar type. I mean, that's what I like. I think it'd be good. I don't know. I'm just blowing him, and I don't even know the dude. So whatever.
With my taco flavored kisses,
my sweet bean.
Jennifer Lopez.
I was on the other day. I actually watched it. It was pretty good.
I love South Park.
Yeah, it's great. Even now.
A lot of people get angry at liking South Park. Mainly,
Especially females.
Yeah, I was gonna say mainly women. Like I know a lot of women that are just like, that show is so revolting and so vulgar. And it's like, yeah, but it's like one of the smartest shows on television.
It really is.
And that's the sad thing, I guess, is like when South Park's the smartest thing on, or, you know, at least they have something to say.
Right.
And even, I guess they can get kind of preachy, but I mean.
Well, they even admit it.
Yeah.
They openly admit it. They're very preachy. But I think that's what makes the show work. It has a soul of its own, or a life of its own, and a soul in and of itself. I mean, anything that's gone on that long, I mean, Christ. We used to make fun of Family Guy for trying to be like
South Park,
but Family Guy's what, 12, 13 seasons now?
Yeah.
That's huge.
And it's become its own thing.
Yeah, and South Park is what, almost 20?
Yeah. It's almost, I mean, because it's damn near as close as The Simpsons.
Yeah. And I mean,
when did it come out? Like 97? So it's
South
about
Park,
17
yeah,
years.
97, 96.
well, The Simpsons is what, on 25 or something? Or
Yeah.
30?
I can't remember. I was a kid. I remember I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons.
Well, I remember my
I'm
cousin.
sure that you got to watch all of them.
Yeah.
My first experience with my cousin, he got the Bartman, the Simpsons album with the
Oh, yeah.
Bartman, and
Everybody, if you can't do the Bartman.
yeah, all that in there, and that was my first introduction. Although, to be honest, like I don't know why, like everyone's big thing is to go back and say, oh, I knew this stuff way before it came out, like the Tracy Ullman show where there
Yeah.
were dinosaurs, so to speak. And for some reason, I feels like I've seen them before. But I mean, my mom used to watch that stuff, so maybe I saw it on her show first. But I never really thought about it until later, or not, whatever. But I think, I mean, can you go to The Simpsons as we know it? Yeah, it's been around for forever. But even with the old Tracy Ullman show, the little shorts that they do at the end of the shows or in between breaks, I mean, so that kind of prolongs their life. And everyone's just trying to catch up to The Simpsons. I mean, The Simpsons, I watched an episode, a newer one, and it's still pretty funny. But the problem is, it's just, at this point, kind of going through the motions.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to do.
Well, Simpsons did it.
Yeah, well, yeah, the classic.
Dude, they've done everything. There's nothing like, I mean, you can think up like one of the most insane plots in your head, and Simpsons have some variation of it already.
Yeah.
It's like that town is nuts.
Yeah.
The Simpsons are still funny. I still, every year I look forward to their Treehouse of Horrors.
That's my favorite, yeah. That's pretty much all I'll
They
ever
do such
see.
a great job with those.
Yeah. I catch one every now and then, after a show that I watch on Fox or whatever, but mainly it's the Treehouse of Horror, and I'll check out if there's any sort of big events going on, like our characters dying off, or I always check in for those. But yeah, it's kind of weird because it seems commonplace for it to be there. Like it's not like it's kind of like a comfort blanket. Like, well, Simpsons is on, of course it's on. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I'm glad it's there. You know what I mean? So
People must still be watching that show.
it's prime time Sunday night. I mean, it's in the biggest time slot. I think it's still 7. I mean, of course, that whole slot there, and they've got the crap Cleveland shows and the spin-offs of Family Guy that suck, and American Dad or whatever that is and whatnot. But they're okay for what they are, but kind of like South Park. You can just kind of take a manatee and have them push balls into a pit, and that's pretty much what you're going to get.
Oh, that was genius. It's like that's how they come up with their jokes, huh? And it's like that works because Family Guy is so damn random.
Yeah, because that's how they make their jokes.
Mm.
Which is, whatever. Seth is a funny guy, but it's just not totally my style. I mean, he's good. We know he's funny, but it's just not my thing. I mean, it's not smart comedy.
No, not by
But
any means.
okay, there is some funny shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my choice. But either way, it's become a staple too. I mean, 13 years is fucking ginormous. So, but yeah, I don't know. All that stems from kind of one thing, which is our enjoyment of animation and all things digital.
Right? No, that's true.
So,
And as many of you know, I don't know how many people are up to date. You know what? Okay, no, this is bullshit. If you're listening to this podcast, you know,
should know.
E3 took place almost 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And I know we're kind of late to the party. We should have done a show last week.
Well,
But honestly, if you're getting your news from us, you're not really getting your news.
well, yeah,
anyway.
this and also we're going to talk about it, but if it was something so amazing that happened, I think we would have done it.
Right, yeah, if there was something just earth-shattering.
Yeah.
Well, and the only thing that I will say, I mean, overall, before we go into more detail about E3, overall, it stands by my statement in the earlier podcast, and I think Dylan and I both talked about this, where the consoles were released a year too early.
Absolutely.
All the major titles, I mean, there's a few coming out this year, but all the major titles are coming out 2015.
Yeah. And even the ones coming out this year, they look good, but just, God, they don't look that good.
No.
The only thing I've noticed is like physics and stuff that come into play, which make the games more complete as a whole. Maybe, but for the most part, if you're going to come with a new console, you better get your graphical shit in order, because that's what people see first. People don't see your sweat glands and your awesome physics engine where the person steps exactly like how a person should step because of all the variables of water, ground, or gravity, blah, 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 blah. They see the textures on the skin. They see the background. That's what you see first, you know, the beautiful aspects of a game, the lighting and stuff. So, yeah, I think having come out too early and not having enough time with the developers to come up with games to use that specific platform to make the games and have, you know, I think that was a big problem. But you're starting to see some of it. Like we see in E3, there was some games that kind of turned my eye a little bit. How do you fucking turn your eye? Turned my head a little bit.
I can turn my eye.
Yeah, but
I can't go all the way around.
why would I do that? That would just be weird.
Did you guys catch any of the press conferences at all?
I caught the highlight. God damn, they're so long. I caught the highlights of Sony. I did. Well, I caught the highlights of all of them, obviously, except for Nintendo. But I watched most of the Sony one. Yeah.
Sony did well with their press conference. I think both Sony and Microsoft. Microsoft did a complete 180 this year at E3.
Yeah.
As soon as it began to the time that it ended, they did nothing but talk about games.
They had to.
You know, and that's exactly it. They had no choice. But they did a great job, I guess, just kind of capturing that, yeah, we're all about games and we're here to make sure that you guys like games.
Right.
And I think it was Phil Spencer, he was talking about how we're all here, whether we're from Sony or Nintendo, we're all here just to make sure that we're bringing you guys games. So he was really kind of trying to stress that,
yeah,
we're sorry.
Yeah.
This is going to be about games.
Yeah, the way oh God, they so fucked themselves last year. It was in such a way that, yes, I liked it that they were talking about games and a lot about games, but you pretty much canned the eye. What is it?
Oh, the Kinect.
Yeah, it's pretty much a non-thing. I mean,
Yeah, it's done.
yeah,
Dude, there was like 2 games being shown for it.
yeah, and then you don't come up with anything else like something for the future. I mean, besides your VR crap, which I'm just not interested in really, but
I'm totally interested in like Project Morpheus and Oculus Rift.
no, I mean,
I want to see it.
yeah, but
I don't know if I want to like play in that sense, but I want to see it. Like I want to see 3D virtual reality.
yeah, I guess, but I mean, virtual reality is still played out for me because when I was a kid, we were talking about this, and me and my cousin would go back and forth on how awesome it would be, virtual reality, and it just was never awesome, and I still don't think it's awesome.
It wasn't awesome then because I remember going to like the Blockbuster Block Party, like in Albuquerque, and they had the VR headsets that you'd go in there, you'd strap them on, and you'd be like the pool ball or whatever, and they'd like clock you around. And graphically, no, they weren't up to expectations. Then you had Nintendo's awesome red.
Oh, yeah.
What was it, Virtual Boy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Virtual Boy.
awful thing that they had that had so many health warnings that it was ridiculous. But Virtual Boy wasn't there. So, I mean, it was always, the concept was good, but the graphics never kept up. And now I think we're getting where they'll match.
Yeah, definitely you need a more realistic setting when you have a virtual reality, you know.
Now it's just going to be more like the control setup.
Yeah.
That's going to be where it's going to get kind of tricky.
Well, you seen that in the press conference there when they had, the controller and everything, and it was a regular gameplay except for the only difference is where he looked. I'm looking. Obviously, that doesn't work for you guys who can't see me, and it takes my mouth off the voice, my mouth off the mic, which is retarded. But looking left and right and up and down actually moves your screen. That application would be sick for a first-person shooter, but what's going to come out. Stupid flying soaring game with some stupid flying bird. Like Equal the Dolphin style, like, ooh, fly, so pretentiously awesome. Those are the games.
No, guaranteed. Out. Well, and that's the thing. It's going to be content is king. They did talk about how at E3 there was I can't remember the name of the title, but there was a game from a company that developed a game that's kind of like the Matrix, where you're dodging bullets like Neo.
Really?
And when you move, the bullets come towards you, and you have to dodge with your head to dodge the bullets to get to where you need to go.
That's cool, but I don't know, man.
Because you're walking, and then you can just watch the bullet just kind of go by you. And
that's cool.
They said it was kind of neat.
Well, I think that's just a kind of the progression. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be okay, and it's going to be the same thing with 3D TVs. I got a 3D TV. I like it.
Yeah,
but it's going away.
Maybe.
I think it's going away. Nobody jumped on the bandwagon with us. You've got one. Yeah. I've got one.
But that's okay. Well, if you look now, I don't think it's going away. I don't think it's picked up yet because there's no movies in 3D. Very few, to be honest. But now things are being shot in 3D mainly. So I think everything coming from the theaters, people are seeing it 3D and they're going to want it at their house. But I think maybe it's going away, but I think it hasn't even showed up yet, to be honest with you. It may in some way go away and we may see something new, which may involve putting on ridiculously large, bulky headsets. And that's another thing. Virtual reality, maybe 5 minutes, okay, the novelty's over, now let me take this off, be comfortable, and play my video games. But if you want to impress me, make a room where I don't have to wear anything. Okay.
Like a holodeck.
Yeah. Then I'll... I mean, it's been around since the 70s. We've all seen chess, battle chess, Star Wars. I mean, come on. I mean, shoot. Star Trek did it with their training simulations and stuff. But, I mean, whatever. Maybe I'm not easily impressed. Virtual reality to me seems so,
gimmicky?
Well, yeah, because I have real reality. It's I don't want to see a virtual world, move my head in a virtual world. It just I don't know. The thing there is obviously cool to some people, but I just don't get it. And from the previews I've seen on the thing, it didn't look good. And yeah, it's just the beginning, but it's just the beginning, then why show it now? I mean...
Right. I suppose I get what you're saying. The concept, it's okay. It's going to go back to the same thing with Kinect and any of the motion control stuff. The concept is cool. Implementation is shit.
Right.
The Kinect, obviously, thinking about, all the different stuff you were going to be able to do and how awesome it was going to be, sounds awesome. When they would show the stuff and, the TV's talking to you and you're talking back to it and,
mm-hmm.
You're oh, that's so awesome and, oh, that's going to be sick. And then once it actually comes down to reality, brass tacks, and it's actually functioning, not so cool.
Yeah.
There's a lag in it. They can't be, they haven't been able to fix any of that stuff.
Remember how so psyched we were for that thing?
Oh yeah, the first one.
We were so goddamn. I mean, all we could think about and talk about was the applications, the amount of content that you can put into that, and what you can do for games with that, and just. Meh.
Well, in a sense, yeah, we all thought we were gonna have our own Iron Man Jarvis kind of thing going.
Yeah, I mean the interface alone,
hands going up, and
yeah.
All we were missing at that point was a holographic display.
Right. The interface alone would have been worth the purchase. Don't let it be anything to do with games. Screw that. Okay, yeah, it's a gaming system, but squeakins. But anyways, make the interface your own. Make it recognize your voice only. Make it talk how you want to talk. I mean, have a British accent. Have a black accent. I don't know what a black accent is, but let's just, for the sake of saying that.
Don't lie.
An urban accent.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Or an African accent. Maybe I'm African. I mean, because Africans talk cool. They do. Okay,
Yeah.
Whatever.
I agree.
No controversy. Just agree. But for real, why can't you just make it your own? Why can't you just make it everything that you want it to be, instead of like Xbox on, Xbox play, Xbox pause, and right now your Xbox is probably pissed because it's like, what do I gotta do? Because it can hear us in the other room. No, it's just lack of awesomeness. Like, very inspired, and then they just said, like the guys come up with it, they said, this is gonna be so great. You guys don't understand, and then all of a sudden they're like halfway through the project, they said, I just don't want to do it anymore.
I just don't care.
I don't care. Just throw in an animal and let him pet it, and we'll get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it's obvious, like, I like there's certain features of the Kinect that I like it because I do use a lot of the voice commands, when they work, but,
Xbox on.
oh, shit.
Xbox on. It's like, just grab the controller, Hans.
I try sometimes, and it's so hit or miss. Like, and that's the most frustrating aspect of it. If it worked 99% of the time, even that 1% when it doesn't work properly, still frustrates the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And it's not good enough to work in so many other ways. But aside from stupid Kinect, and now that that's basically gone from the Xbox One, and
Well, what happened with those guys? Because basically, the last year's E3 was a disaster for Microsoft, and
right.
How many heads rolled?
I want to say I know like 3 or 4 of the major guys are gone. The CEO of Xbox got canned, and he didn't get canned. Okay, and I want to correct myself on this. He left to another company. I think one of those little cell phone mini game companies is where he's at now.
Moby or some shit.
He's the CEO of the Xbox portion of it? Or are you talking about...
no, he
Steve?
was the head of the Xbox portion.
Okay.
He's gone now. Now it's Phil Spencer, who's been on since, I want to say, the original Xbox was there. He was one of the original developer guys, and he got brought up as CEO of the Xbox team, or head of this Xbox team now. And he's the one who's been doing all this crazy backpedaling and just kind of trying to make it right of what they fucked up last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he did a really good job at this year's E3. Everything was about games. And there were some really cool looking titles. Sony did a great job too. I think there were times that they were they walked in with the confidence because of what they had done already with the PS4. And so at times it was funny because there was times watching the Sony's press conference that it felt like watching Microsoft's press conference from last year. Because it was kind of like that, yeah, we're going to do this. What do you guys think? We're going to do a comic show on the PS4?
Yeah, I
You're
kind
gonna
of...
Should
love
I
it.
unzip my pants now?
You're going to like it because we said you will.
Yeah.
And props to Sony, though, for the most part. It was like one 15, 20-minute quip where they did that, and it was just like, dude, you should have shut up after like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But they had some amazing-looking titles, too, like the Order 1886.
I'm pretty excited. We were just talking about that before we started the cast.
Yeah.
Was the Order, man. Oh.
That game looks phenomenal. And it's it's got good pedigree. It's from Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be sick.
Yeah, the story alone should envelop you for a while, but the gameplay on it and the graphics look really good. Not leaps and bounds where I wish they were, but I'll take it. I mean, I think it's going to be a good game, but we'll see. I mean, we've got a while. It gets pushed back like every damn thing else. But I did hear some good news about Drive Club, so yay. I'm pretty
What was the word on it?
fucking excited. Well, it'll be out this year or later this year, so don't push it back again, I hope. But they said basically they had to push it back because it just simply wasn't ready. They thought it would be, and it wasn't. And they said that they did so many different polishes to it, added a lot of different features. But I mean, I'm talking major features, mobile apps. Fuck, it's going to be so great. You're going to be doing your own thing off your game, and then you're going to get a text. And you look at your text, and you say, oh, my homie's racing because he's in your Drive Club. And you push the button, and you can go watch his race right there on your cell phone. So it's like in making a real life drive club in the video game.
A literal club.
Yeah, and selling cars and trading cars and then pink slip type stuff. It's all there, and you can have applications through the Vita, through your cell phone, through the PlayStation Network, through your PlayStation 4. So I mean, everywhere you go, you can just be immersed in your club. You can upload and download content at any time to the server from your cell phone, Vita, whatever. Say you're messing around with your settings on your car on your cell phone or whatever, then you can upload it right there, and then people can comment on it, and your club can be like, oh, sick, dude, check this out, I got this. So it's just like a car club, but for video gamers instead of people who actually have real cars.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, people with enough money to do that kind of shit in our generation is kind of dwindling.
Yeah, yeah, true. We're getting back to the days where it used to be, where only old people had cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back to the era where you don't get money until you're old. If you even get it then. That's another pod.
Right. No,
but I'm
else.
so psyched about that. But the Order looks fantastic, and I think that'll be probably my first real love for the PlayStation. I'm hoping, although I've played other games that I thought were pretty cool, but they were PS3 game ports.
Well, and okay, like in Last of Us, that port looks good.
Oh, God, that's this Christmas, ain't it?
No,
it's
July 29th.
They moved it?
It's July. That's what I saw on the thing.
Oh, God, I'm going to get it.
Well, and it's just, I mean, it's the remastered Last of Us, and that's fine.
It's going to look better, so you're just going to play a better looking game.
They showed a side-by-side, and it looks really, really good.
Well,
it
the
looks
Tomb
really
Raider
crisp.
I played is the remastered. It's fantastic. I mean, it looks beautiful.
I thought about getting that definitive edition. They had it on sale right
fun.
now for Games on Gold. They've got it it was $29.99, and then the next day it was $35.99. I was like, man, I should have gotten it.
You got to catch it. Yeah, PlayStation will do that to you.
Yeah,
but it's or Xbox
Microsoft.
too. Yeah, PlayStation does that too.
Yeah.
But, it's beautiful. It's a great game. But anyways, I was just saying that because the remastered edition of Last of Us is going to be beautiful too.
Oh, it's going to be sick.
So they talked about that. But Sony, they did a lot of things average, and they did some good things, by introducing video games, which we don't have yet, so that's good. What else they did the Sony TV.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the concept's kind of cool.
It's really cool because it's an
extension kind of box from what I understood.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want to play, like right now I can play on my Vita, I can play my game. I can play whatever game I want. Well, not every game, but I think every game out now for the PlayStation 4 I can play on my Vita. Battlefield 4. I haven't tried UFC, but I don't think why I shouldn't. But it's limited to that. So with the TV, if I want to go play in the back bedroom,
you don't have to have an additional PS4 from what I understand.
No,
you just
have
have
to have your controller and you
that
go to
TV, and you can play on another TV screen of the system that's in the living
different room. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in a totally different room. So
that's cool. I mean, that's neat.
If you have a family, yeah, or if you have a girl or a guy. Yeah, because they're not always going to want to watch you play video games. And if your main source of video game is put in your viewing room or your living room or whatever the hell you want to call it, or your man cave or your girl cave, I don't know. Girls have caves?
Yeah, they do.
Your girl princess castle. But I think that's good. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it is a little bit like, do I really need it? Because do I really need the Wi-Fi sucking bandwidth thing? Because, I mean, if you have a lot of things running, I mean, you can...
Does that matter for me so much? No.
No.
But I see the concept, and I think that's neat. And it's only going to be $100.
Yeah, and if you're rich and you want to go take a shit while you're playing a video game and you happen to have a TV in your room, in your bathroom, well, there you go.
Or you could just take your Vita with you.
Yeah, you could, but why not? Just if you have the money, why not just have a TV and play your video game in there and never take a break?
Never stop.
What I'm saying is,
you never stop. That's hardcore.
We're Americans, right? So we have things we don't need. I mean, we don't need anything really, and we have everything we don't need.
Right.
So,
no,
if you got the money, I think why not? But I agree, it's not necessary and is actually kind of overkill. I probably won't get it. There's no reason for me to have it, but I do see the concept is there. If you have 3 kids, a husband and a wife,
check.
You can play on one TV while your kids watch on another TV. It's basically it's not like a big leap because they just took the same technology they used with the Vita and just put it into a box so you can play it on a bigger screen, which I like because the port from the PS4 to the Vita is not well done. So playing Battlefield, it makes you want to die inside because you can't see anything. It's too fast with the screen. But that's another thing. But yeah, I mean, that was another one of their big things was the PlayStation TV. I don't know if it'll have any other content other than that, or will it have?
I think it's gonna be kind of like Amazon's little Firebox or whatever, where you're gonna be able to have access to the PlayStation movie
network,
store.
Yeah, so you can actually go watch movies in another room while someone's playing a game or something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. You got allergies, don't you?
Stupid fire. New Mexico's burning right now. So.
Yeah, they got it contained. I think like 60% or 50 or something.
It looked a little bit smoky this morning.
Yeah, I can smell it definitely in the mornings and at nighttime, like when in the cold. Yes, we get cold in New Mexico.
Another cool thing that I saw, obviously, was Destiny. So cool, in fact, that I have pre-ordered a white PS4.
Yay!
Really?
With Destiny. Yeah.
Hooray! Did you GameStop it, or did you?
Yeah, I did at GameStop.
Are they doing anything exclusive? Like, because obviously it's exclusive white one, but
I think I get the game. I get like a 30-day PlayStation Plus pass or whatever. Like a 30-day PlayStation Music Pass, whatever.
You'll probably get a $10 card.
A $10 voucher for the store.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Well, that's and
cool. The game. And I guess DLC content or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. See, God, I hate the way it works, though, because, like, Best Buy is going to offer their own DLC. It's like, go suck my balls. Just offer me the damn game. I don't care where I buy it. Just want to play the damn game and give me the stuff I want.
Well, and here's the catch. I think I'm going to get Destiny on both systems. Now, is that ridiculous or what?
It's, you're American, so just do it.
You're an official Bungie
The reason
fan.
why is because
Bungie fan.
Well, and the biggest reason why is because PS4 it's coming with the system.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's a good reason to get the system because I want to play Uncharted. They also showed that at E3.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show shit about it except for a video, but it was just like, yeah,
it was cool, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
But it was gorgeous. But yeah, they didn't really show gameplay, so.
Yeah, so I mean, with Uncharted, with The Order, with Destiny.
Last of Us.
I mean, that for me, that's going to justify the purchase of the system.
Sure.
And because I do want to check out Morpheus when it comes out. Yeah.
Which will be sooner than later.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So, oh, really?
Yeah. I have some breaking news.
Oh.
Project Morpheus will be out next week. Ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, fuck.
You heard it here first, and it's completely wrong. So
no, I don't know where it is. I saw that, but I just read something while we were talking that it's going to be out sooner than a lot of people think. So whether that's next year or 2 years, I don't know. But
I'm guessing it'll probably be next year. Everything seems to be next year.
I think so. I think if they try to push it till this year, Thanksgiving, no way.
Now, the reason why I'm going to get Destiny on Xbox One.
Comparison?
Most of my friends have Xbox One.
Oh, yep.
My friends list on Xbox One is huge. PS4, my Sony friends list, I got like 4 people.
I got 3.
I don't know anybody on the Sony network. Everybody I know is on Xbox One. Oh, so here, I'm going to put this out there for anybody listening.
Ooh.
PlayStation, my PlayStation gamer tag is Crost77. That's CROST 77. On Xbox Live, my gamer tag is Crossed, just CROST. So add me.
Hell yeah. While we're at it, mine is Exorcist Ninja. That's Exorcist _ Ninja. EXORCIST_NINJA at PlayStation. And I don't have a Microsoft account anymore. But when I did, it was the same name. But PlayStation makes you you can't space shit, so you have to underscore and all that.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I think that was the only reason why I've done that. But, yeah, add me. I'm awesome. play DC Universe, and I can always use someone's help. So.
I won't ever play with you, but that's okay. Just add me.
I want my friends to know what I'm doing. Oh, no, damn it. So many things to talk about. Like I said, I got the UFC game, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about, except for the fact that the interface that Sony has to record really prevalent in the UFC game because it's always recording.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only times it doesn't record is when it's in cutscenes or whatever. But it's really easy to share and record on the PlayStation. I never really messed with it until last night, and sharing and recording on the PlayStation, I don't know how easy it is on the Xbox, but it is so easy to do on the PlayStation 4. Sharing pictures, screenshots, adding broadcast to Twitch. It's so easy. I didn't realize how easy it was. That's really cool. I got like 3 people watching me last night, and I don't have the eye, so I can't have nobody seeing me, but you can talk and whatever. You can turn their volume, or you can look at their comments or whatever and kind of see what they've got going on.
What kind of trash they talking?
Oh, nothing. People don't say nothing and they leave. But I had 3. I had a total of 3 last night watching my third go round of Gustafsson versus Jones on UFC.
Nice.
But anyways, yeah, I just want to throw that in there because I never really messed with it, and it's really easy to share. I don't know how easy it was.
See, on Xbox, I haven't messed around with Twitch too much. I know a couple guys that do Twitch broadcasting, and I guess it's pretty easy. For recording stuff, it's just Xbox record that, and then it starts recording.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
And even, I guess, with this change that they're doing with the Kinect, that kind of stuff's still going to be there. Whenever they're talking about reducing the Kinect functionality and getting 10% more to the system for developers to be able to use, you'll still be able to say, Xbox go home or Xbox record that. Those kinds of things are still going to work regardless.
Yeah.
Even without the Kinect being as primary as it was before. With this,
right? It's no longer a source of gaming. Like they're not going to make.
Yeah, you can't do your hand stuff with it whenever it's in a game that doesn't use the Kinect or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
right.
And that's fine with me. I don't care as long as they don't reduce functionality.
Sure.
The other thing is Sunset Overdrive looks kind of cool.
What is it?
Sunset Overdrive for the one.
Overdrive.
Yeah,
that looks kind of neat.
I don't know.
It's from Insomniac Games, the guys that made Ratchet and Clank.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just this crazy shooter. And The Division looks sick. And so does Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six looks real good.
That looks incredible. And I've never been a big Rainbow Six fan, but that looks just awesome.
I won't play it because of that. I mean, they're not fun to me, but it does look good.
No. Well, and the Division, I think I'll play more than Rainbow Six. The thing that I like about Rainbow Six is just the destructibility of the walls, and I'm sure the Division will have some of that in there because it's the same engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the other thing that was funny was that nobody talks that way in multiplayer.
They're all super coordinated.
Yeah, they're all like the first time I started watching the Division trailer one, I was just like, "So is that like your NPC with you?" It's like, "No, that's another person." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah."
Nobody talks like that.
No.
In the game. Okay, cover my six. Slow down. Slow down. I'm not ready yet. I'm not in position. Oh my God, it's Havoc. It's Havoc. Watch out for Havoc. Don't worry about me. Go ahead, finish the mission.
Yeah.
Nobody plays like that.
No.
I've never played with a single person that does.
I haven't either. Even randomly, just on any game. Never. Ever.
Don't worry about me. Go ahead, save yourself.
Yeah.
Finish the mission.
Mostly it's just a whole lot of shits, fucks, and damn it.
And then you get teabagged.
Yeah.
By 12-year-old kids.
Right?
Yeah, so, no. I don't know how next level the destructible environments are going to be. Kind of like in Battlefield 4. I mean, that was a pretty well done game as far as like the environment being not obtainable. What's the word I'm looking for? The environment being accessible, destructible.
Oh, okay.
To the point where you can blow down buildings and change the gameplay completely, like in multiplayer.
Yeah.
You have like a whole squad in a building, and if you blow that shit up, you just got you 5 kill, bam, right there.
Boom.
And there's no place to hide no more.
No, and that's one of the
Changes
things I
the
always like
landscape.
about Battlefield.
Yeah, so I wonder how much more is improved in, it's still using the same engine, right?
It's what is it? The Frostbite
Yeah,
2? Is that what they're on now? 2 or 3?
2, I think.
Frostbite 2.0.
Yeah. But like everything uses, I mean, obviously Frostbite is exclusive, but like the Unreal Engine this year, it's like in every game.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's the same. It hasn't even changed. I looked into it because they were talking about it a little bit at E3, and it's the same engine it was for the last gen. They haven't changed anything. So I mean, it's the same. It's the same iteration.
Huh.
Yeah. So I guess that's good or bad. I don't know. I would have liked to seen maybe a newer. I'm sure it's more refined, but they said it's the same engine they use for the last gen games. So.
And see, and I remember that Elemental trailer they did for Unreal. And I thought it was a new engine, but maybe not. Maybe they haven't done another one.
I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'm lying.
Another thing, an entity, as it were, that really kind of impressed me at E3 this year was Nintendo.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because they did anything that was out of the norm.
It's me, Mario.
But Zelda looked sick. And it's finally they're doing an open world Zelda like they should have done a long time ago. And I mean, they've tried to do an open world Zelda, I guess, in the past with like the Wind Waker, but they're doing one a la like Skyrim kind of thing. And that to me just looks amazing. The Witcher looks amazing, by the way, for consoles.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That thing's going to be just sick.
Yeah. I have a pretty good PC as far as gaming goes. It's a little dated. I have added a new processor, heatsink and stuff like that. Graphics card. I don't have a sound card, but it's a little dated, but it's powerful enough to play like like The Witcher 2. I can't play it on Ultra without dropping the frame rate, but I can play it on the one before that. So, and it keeps the frame rate right around 40, which is pretty good.
Yeah. That's playable for sure.
Yeah. And it looks gorgeous, but looking at The Witcher for the consoles looks way better. It pressed the shit out of me.
I didn't even know what
Gorgeous.
The Witcher was until last night. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was watching. I was
awesome
going, "What the
games.
fuck is this?"
Yeah, it's cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I've got The Witcher 2 on the Xbox 360, actually.
Did you? Oh, you've played it?
Well, I played The Witcher 2, yeah.
Did you like it?
Yes and no. Like, I think it's okay.
Oh no, because I loved it.
No, and I like what it is,
Uh-huh.
and I think I would have liked it more on a computer.
Oh,
The controls are a little bit too crazy for a console
yeah.
with all the stuff that you have to do, because I
Yep.
mean you're always enchanting yourself with something while you're in the fights, and it's
setting traps.
it's just like it was a lot of. It's
A
the
lot
same
of
reason
hold
why
left
I'm not gonna
trigger.
like. Yeah, it's the same reason why I'm not gonna get UFC.
Oh God,
It's too technical.
I want to throw the controller last night. Holy
It's
shit.
too much. Like especially when you get into the ground game and you're like holding
Oh my
left
God.
shoulder button with the right trigger, and then you got to move your stick around to get out of your.
Follow his bot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I don't care. I'd rather play Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
right.
Well,
I
yeah.
agree. But
I give props to the UFC game like that. Looks cool, but no, don't
Yeah,
care.
their actual MMA is way too diverse. It's huge. It's like chess times a billion, with
Yeah.
all the different aspects. And trying to capture that in a video game, in a lot of ways, yeah. Mortal Kombat, I'd choose that almost any day, or Killer Instinct, or whatever.
And Mortal Kombat looked sick.
Oh
Yes.
God, that was one of my favorites.
Dude, that looked bad. I was like, yeah, Mortal Kombat X.
The new characters. It's the new generation. And we've seen the son of or the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. Something Cage.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that chick that was fighting the Master Blaster kind of thing?
They used her twice in the one that I saw. But because they were talking, there's the one where they're talking to the creator of the game. Can't remember his name, but yeah, she can wear the Hollywood. She has the Hollywood outfit like Johnny Cage has, and she has kind of the urban-esque soldier type that Sonya had. So she's like a mix between the two, which was really cool. But
That'll be neat.
yeah, it looked really good. I mean, there's some of the fatalities. They showed the basic fatalities, and pretty impressive. I mean,
Oh, that game's just going to be awesome. But Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter kind of revolutionized fighting games again. The 2D fighting game on consoles, Street Fighter 4, and I think Mortal Kombat came in at a good time right after that. And,
Oh yeah, the resurgence of fighting games.
yeah,
2D
it's been
fighting
nice.
games.
Yeah, it's been cool. So I'm glad to see this.
Me too.
And I did think that was funny, like Capcom's little Dead Rising thing that they did.
Yeah.
Super mega beta.
Alpha Plus. I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's awesome. You guys are making fun of yourselves. Good job.
Yeah.
They're open for a hostile takeover right now too.
Really?
Yeah, like they opened themselves up. They took the guards down, and
Disney.
they're looking to get bought out by somebody.
Disney.
You think it'll be Disney?
Disney
I don't know.
has
I don't know
everything.
who's going to end up buying them. That's going to be interesting though, especially if Sony gets Capcom exclusively,
Oh Jesus!
Oh shit!
or if Microsoft gets them exclusively.
I don't think Microsoft will get it.
No.
To me, it makes more sense for Microsoft to try and get them because they need a foothold in Asia. Not so
Yeah.
much for the States, but in Asia, they've got nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And it seems like if you could get Capcom under your wing, that would make good business sense.
You know what Sony has in Asia? The
Sony?
Vita.
Oh, is it crazy over there?
That's all it is. If you look right now online on your Vita, there is so many Japanese games and great ones too. That's all I've been playing. It's Disgaea. What do you say?
Disgaea or whatever?
Disgaea, yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a great game. The newer one. But it's Japanese, so it's very story driven. Not a lot of action, a lot of reading, and a lot of very over the top.
Hearts don't read. Read make me angry.
But yeah, that's how Japan has a hold only through the freaking
the
Vita.
Vita.
I don't think they sell anything but Vitas over there. I mean, it's just huge.
Well, it's not like they have room for 16
Right.
televisions and shit like that.
Yeah, and they're small, so small hands, and I don't know.
So very small.
So very small.
In Japan, they're small. Not in China. They're larger there.
Very big. Yeah, no, and I really do enjoy the Vita so far. What I like is that my Vita is going to match my PlayStation 4.
It will.
And I'm playing Uncharted right now since I bought that Vita off you.
The Abyss, or what is it?
Yeah, the Golden Abyss.
Yeah, I played that one.
It's
not bad.
cool. I mean, it's a portable Uncharted.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
It's
Did
neat.
you trade in the Assassin's Creed game at all? Or
No, I'm
did you-
really
did you
thinking
trade?
about it.
I'd trade it. Why not? I don't
It's
know how much you
whole,
get
it's
for
not my kind of game.
it. I
It's
didn't finish it. You're the
pretty
chick.
awful. Yeah.
This one, I didn't finish it. And you talk shit on people that I care for.
Yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I won't play the Assassin's Creed games is because of their hate for Templars.
But the new one, the Templars and the Assassins, I mean, yeah, they're collaborating.
Is that the Unity?
Yeah, I think so. Though they showed some of it at E3.
Yeah, and that looked cool. You know what else I was very impressed by, and I want to go into this one real fast, just because I really don't care for it too much, but I was kind of like, whoa, that looks cool. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Or Advanced Warfare.
Advanced, yeah.
That actually looked kind of neat from that trailer at E3.
Call of Duty was always good. It was okay. Call of Duty had its crap when it was Treyarch, and then it was what was the other studio?
Infinity Ward.
When they were going back and forth each year, one company gets it, the next company, and then finally they switched, and we see what happened with Modern Warfare versus Call of Duty. So they kind of whatever, but as soon as that switched, I never liked Call of Duty since then. So.
Yeah, I hadn't either. And that's why I was like, wow, that's actually, if I'm sitting up and I'm taking notice, because I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last one I purchased. And I do really kind of want to play Modern Warfare 3 just to finish the story of the Modern Warfare series. But Advanced Warfare, it made me take notice. I was like, wow, that looks really kind of cool.
Yeah.
They are doing some changes with it rather than just following the same formula. It's still Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, but it looked neat. And then did you see anything on that No Man's Sky?
No.
I think I showed you a little bit of it. It's that procedurally generated one where everything like it's gonna render like a complete galaxy, and you'll be on a planet and you'll have like a whole ecosphere within the planet,
I want it.
and then you'll get into a ship and you can fly off, into space and then go directly to another planet and land, and then get out on that planet, check it out, and then there's other factions like flying around, like people doing like there's mining guilds and stuff like that. And it looks.
That's That's not Sid Meier's, is it?
No.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, this one's called No Man's Sky, and it's I want to say it's from Hello Games, but it's just this crazy procedurally generated universe that you get to go wherever you want to with it. Open world.
I like that. Sandboxy.
Yeah, but it's a universe.
Universe, not.
That's bad.
Yeah, you got world upon world upon world, and you can go to any of them anywhere.
So it's basically kind of like MMORPG.
An
MMO sandbox.
It's
Sounds
something like
a little
that.
bit like that. Almost like Eve or something.
Yeah, they haven't really said what the gameplay is going to be or like what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Like they've shown the gameplay. It's first person when you run around on the planet. You've got a gun or whatever, and then you hop in your ship and you fly around in your ship. And you either fly around from above the planet, it looks like, or just go straight up into space. And you can have dogfights that will take place in space, and then come back down to the planets. And
all right.
My big concern is since it is all procedurally generated.
Yeah.
Are we going to start to see a lot of things that look kind of the same?
Depends on This is for both systems.
Right now, it's only for PS4.
Well, okay. You're limited by your processing power in that aspect. Both of these systems have processing power surplus. I mean, they're huge. What they amount to stick inside that little box is amazing. But that's what you're limited to. If you have the power, yeah, but the game's going to be, 30, 40 gigs of data to download on your system.
It's got to be huge, yeah.
Yeah. So... yes and no. If they skim and they try to cut the game down, make it smaller, use less processing power so they can use it for more physics or whatever, I think you're going to start to see that repetition in building and whatnot. But I mean, I think the processing power is there to create an environment where you would have to play like 100 hours, Skyrim level, Oblivion level fucking gameplay, like 100 hours before you start seeing that sort of repetition in gameplay or in objectivity. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I guess it just depends on how they want to push it.
Yeah, it depends on everything that they program into it. I really don't know what they're going to do with it.
But that sounds sick.
Oh, it looked neat. I mean, I wasn't crazy about the color scheme because everything was like pastel colors and stuff like that. But
yeah,
whatever. It's neat. And more props to him. I love the idea of being able to be on a planet, take off and fly to another planet and land and go check out that planet, or just traverse the galaxy, go 30 planets deep.
Yeah, it's the God mode. It's the Sims, but not. It's bigger.
Yeah.
And that's why I was kind of I thought it was Sid Meier's, because Sid Meier's because he just did Civilization, which I love. I have it on the PC, Civilization 5. Sid Meier's did that one. Well, he's coming out with a new one, which is Sid Meier's Universe, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. But
I saw something on that. I can't remember what
it looks... Oh, God, I can't wait because his games are so good. Obviously, he was the original Civilization, and then there was a bunch of shit in between. And then he did the newest one, which is good because he's the godfather of that sort of genre. Outside of this Maxis games and shit.
Yeah.
Which in and of itself, they're fun too. But did you guys get a chance to see? Did they have any Fable?
Fable Legends.
I didn't see any gameplay or anything. Did they have that?
No, they did. They did have gameplay of it. I don't know, man. Fable kind of, maybe it's lost me. But the new one, the cool thing about it was that you had 4 players on a team. You could go through a dungeon type of area, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had one person that was the dungeon master, basically.
Okay.
So he would set up your traps and everything else that people would go through.
Okay.
And so he was trying to just kill you guys, basically, but he'd use minions and traps and booby traps and...
Oh, so what? And what exactly it is? It's a board game.
It's D&D.
It's D&D for your PC.
Console, yeah.
But that's okay. I guess you're communicating. But I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I do have certain things that I do play. I do have The Descent, which is a Dungeons and Dragons-esque game, board game, card game, rolling dice game, whatever you want to call it. And I love playing that, and I would love playing it with a bunch of people there. I don't think, like, if I was online, I kind of wouldn't. I don't know. So that's cool, I guess, but I guess, I don't know.
And obviously, I'm pretty sure that's just kind of like a mode. I don't think that's going to be the whole
Yeah,
game.
it sounds like it, but being a dungeon master is something that I love doing, is because you get to set up your story and shit, whatever. But I don't know. I guess we'll see how it is. But I always the last Fable was a DSim, and it pissed me off. I don't know if I told you, but the game froze, and
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
it's horrible. I thought we were done with that, with the old gen systems, when the old gens were new gen, the current gen, not the next gen, but I don't know what I'm talking about, Ramble Joe. But,
Rainbow Joe!
But yeah, I was looking at that, that's why I brought it up, because it had that at the E3 reviews was Fable 4, and I thought Fable was fun, so.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, it looks kind of neat there, but I don't know. Another one that I thought really looked cool for that whole kind of 4-on-1 thing was Evolve, from the guys that made Left 4 Dead. Have you seen that thing?
Left 4 Dead?
No, Evolve.
No.
It's from the creators of Left 4 Dead.
That was a fun game.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Evolve looks sick. You're basically, one person plays as this giant kind of monster, and you eat other creatures that are on this planet, and you get like shielding and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then you've got a team of 4 people that are hunting you.
Yeah.
But you're like super powerful and badass. So like, I mean, you could take them out logistically, but they have traps and stuff they can set on you to also ensnare you. So it's 4-on-1, and it looks, I mean, just graphically, it looks amazing. They showed it at E3 this year, and they had this Cthulhu-looking monster.
All right.
And it looks awesome. Like, I thought I would get tired of seeing some of that footage, and not yet. It actually looks neat.
That's sick. So basically, you have a hunting party looking for their prey, while the prey is actually because you can do hunting yourself.
Yeah, you can hunt yourself, and you can also evolve yourself while you're
Wow.
hunting. Like, I mean, you can get like certain, depending on what you eat, stuff like that.
I wonder how progressive it's going to be, like as far as your character goes.
Like the character skill tree.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what you'll be able to do.
and will you, when you die, do you lose all that, or do you get to keep it for a specific battle? You know what I mean?
I think whenever you get captured or you get killed, I think you lose it.
You're
and
out.
I think you got to start over again.
Just kind of Left 4 Dead. I mean,
Yeah.
if you were screwed and you had no one around you, I'm sorry, you're done.
Yeah, you were done. No, and that's
You're not in the
there
movie.
there was some beautiful things about Left 4 Dead.
You've been cut from the movie.
that was really cool. Where it was just like, if you really found yourself alone,
mm-hmm.
you were done.
Especially with like a witch or something.
Oh god,
sorry. Or what are those tongue assholes? What were they? Hunters? What? No, that was from
they were
a different game. They grab you with their tongue and they throw you back.
Yeah, I can't remember what
You
they are.
can just be
Poison
chilling,
you?
walking with your group, and they're like, "Okay, guys, be careful." Blah blah blah. Oh goddamn! Guys, help me! I got dragged over here by my tongue. Someone's tongue got my ass. And then you're done, because if you hold around the corner and they can't catch you in time,
Oh yeah, like there was so many things that Left 4 Dead did a lot of things right.
We played when it first came out. I remember getting online, and it's like always calling you, dude. You online? Let's play. Come on,
Let's play.
That's awesome. Then I think we played a couple times, all 3 of us, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I had that one. I got it a little bit late.
Yeah,
compared
but
to everyone else,
I remember
yeah.
playing with. Most I remember the Halo. One of the Halos we played a lot.
Halo Reach.
Yeah.
I remember when that came out. Actually, me and him Hans were talking about that. We when it came out, I basically took off from school. I was living out of town.
I want to say this: we went a long time in this podcast about video games without talking about Halo this time.
Yeah,
But now that changed. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, we went
it's over now.
and played that son of a bitch from beginning to end that
Well,
day.
I remember when you got on,
We played together.
You played
a
chunk of that with
a
us.
lot of it, yeah. But then I had to go to bed. Like I had to go to work the next day.
Yeah,
So-
kept on going.
What time did we finish?
I don't even know.
It was late when I left, so I
I
know.
don't know. It was ridiculous what we did. That
We went through it, yeah, because we were talking about that. I'm like, did we go through it beginning to end? And he's like, yeah. We went from start to finish. And I think it was the day it came out. Like, I took the day off
It was.
work. And,
It was the day. Yeah.
Yeah. So, on that
Halo.
note, Master Chief Collection. Did you see the news on
shit,
that damn thing?
No, I didn't.
Holy shit. It's everything I've ever wanted from, like, a collection like that.
Really?
It's Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. Halo 1 and 2 redone in their anniversary editions.
Yeah.
Halo 3 and Halo 4 are bumped up to 1080p, 60 frames a second. So they kind of got a little bit of a reskin, and they look a little bit sharper than what they did before.
Yeah.
Then it also includes every single multiplayer map ever released on any Halo game. All on there.
Wow.
In their original engines.
Wow.
So you'll be able to play Halo 1 multiplayer.
Holy
and
shit.
online, and it's
Blood
just
Gulch.
Yeah.
yeah, you'll be able to
Oh,
do
God.
Sidewinder. I mean, hang 'em high.
Hell yeah.
Ah, rah, 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 rah. It's everything that I've ever wanted in a Halo game like that, and it looks amazing. All new cutscenes. Of course, you'll be able to switch back and forth. It also includes 5 maps from Halo 2. 5 of the most favorite maps from Halo 2 redone in the Xbox One engine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they were showing one of those, and it looked pretty sick.
Yeah.
And in general, just the skin that they're adding to it, and leaving in a certain amount of bugs.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
talking
They
about
said
that.
like all the original bugs that were in Halo 2 are still going to be in there, even though that they could fix them and stuff like that. They're like, we're leaving it as it was.
Yeah. Only Halo gets a pass when it comes to bugs in the game.
Right? It's like,
Like, we could have taken them out, but why? It's freaking Halo.
it's there. We wanted it there. They said that you'll be able to set up playlists. Like if you just want to do Warthog missions,
Yeah.
you can just play every Warthog mission between all 4 Halo games.
Really?
Yeah.
I could come up with a playlist. I mean, okay, what's a couple levels from the first Halo that you would have to play?
Jesus.
The final level, what's the name of that? And the horse you rode in on, that
Yeah.
final
Yeah.
stage of Halo.
Yeah.
I would have to do that.
Yeah. For me, it was it Assault on Control Room or the one after it?
The library?
No, not the
No,
library.
I'm just saying. I mean, library is a good one.
Well, the library, yeah.
That was hell.
That one was tough as shit. It's just kind of repetitive. That was the deal. But that one where I think it was the one right after the library, actually, where you were coming back through Assault on Control Room, or no, fuck, I can't even remember the name of the level now. But it's where you went through it backwards with the Flood and the Covenant. I just remember that one being awesome.
Wow.
It was epic.
The first, I don't remember the name of the mission. You're in a building. It was the first time you ever saw hunters.
Oh yeah,
I love that mission so much. So fun.
yeah.
I think that was the third level.
Maybe it was. I can't remember exactly, but it's the first time.
You're going up in that one little canopy thing or whatever, and it's in that little canyon that drops down below, right?
Yep.
And they're at the bottom of that like kind of base up above them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get transported down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're down there just kind of like, oh.
And you don't know what to expect, and I love that. And it was the first time you got to see him, but it's also the first time you realize once you kill one of them, the other one gets mean. He gets mad.
Yeah,
And,
so that Master Chief Collection.
That's actually cool. I mean, that alone, I think would make me buy an Xbox One, because I mean, you're getting a PS4, so I have to get Xbox One because I can't not have 2 systems if you've got both systems.
Well, I've got to have them both. I mean, there's no reason. When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, Sega, yeah. And I think even whenever the first Xbox launched, I was still pretty kind of like, I'm on team blah, blah, blah.
You were monogamous.
I was. But now I'm like, you know what? I believe in free love.
Polyamory, baby.
Yeah, I'm not going to restrict myself simply because I don't have
Dreamcast rules.
Well, yeah, I mean, I love the Dreamcast, and I still do. But I mean, there's no way that I was ever going to, with the games that come out, there's no way that I'm going to limit myself and be like, well, I'm not going to buy that because it's not on my system.
Yeah,
I have the money to spend. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're depriving yourself of fun.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I enjoy video games, and I don't care what system they're on.
I agree. I mean, it's pointless. If you have the money, it's pointless not to do so because there's games.
Well, that's the whole deal, though. When you're a kid, you don't really have a job. You don't have money, so you
Yeah,
basically
your
have to
parents.
put all your
Eggs
all
in one
your eggs
basket.
in one basket and just pray for the best.
all your earnings from your chores or from your summer jobs or side jobs or every little thing that you're.
Because as a
Everybody
kid, when
gives
did you
you-
get a game? I got a game on Christmas and birthday, probably.
Yeah, I think that was what I got.
The rest of the time, it was if you didn't pay for it yourself, you didn't get
You
one.
borrowed it from somebody.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you rented it or whatever.
Oh God, remember renting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to rent systems.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah,
Like I wanted. To
I
play-
rented a Jaguar.
Did you really?
Jaguar.
Oh my God!
Atari, baby.
With the big giant controller.
Yeah, with the number pad 10-digit key down there for if you wanted to call ET or some shit. I don't know what the hell it was for.
I remember specifically we used to rent Nintendos all the time, Super Nintendos, to play Mario Kart.
Right? No, it was awesome.
That was the only reason. Like, that was with my cousin, and he had, I know he had at the time, he had the TurboGrafx of the Duo, and I think he may have had his other NEC CD system.
Oh, the PCFX or whatever?
He may have had a PC. Matter of fact, I'm positive he had the PCFX at the time. But he didn't have a Nintendo. And every time Scruggs would come over, all we want to do is play Mario Kart. So we'd go down to Hastings or to Blockbuster or to wherever, I can't remember where, and we'd rent a fucking Nintendo and a Mario Kart.
There you go.
Those days are gone.
Those days are gone.
But E3 overall was exactly what I thought it would be. Pretty blah, show a few games, no hardware, very few hardware. But for the most part, it didn't disappoint, but it didn't
excite you.
No. And, I mean, like, Super Smash Brothers, I'm not like a Nintendo, like, I don't have one. I have a Wii U. So, yay, Super Smash Brothers, because...
You have a Wii U?
Yeah, Jess has one.
Jess has it, yeah.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you can get
So
Zelda.
I can get Zelda.
You really will be able to
awesome.
play them all. Yeah,
I can get Zelda, and I will get Super Smash Brothers because it looks awesome. Even though I'm not a big Super Smash Brothers fan, but I don't know, for some reason I watched that video over and over and over again. I thought it was really fucking cool.
I don't know, did you ever get
Pac-Man.
to hang out with some friends and play Smash Brothers?
No, I heard that was like the thing, though.
Yeah, I just remember that was one of my all-time favorite games, the original 64 version back in high school.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I totally spaced doing a ton of homework, hanging out with the friends that were supposed to be writing research papers or whatever we're supposed to be doing.
It's kind of like the Soul Calibur type game.
Yeah. Except, when you have the 4 people going at once, it just makes it way interesting. It was awesome. So, Smash Brothers will always hold a special place in my heart.
I was going to say, Power Stone did that for me on the Dreamcast.
Pepperstone?
Power Stone.
I was like,
Power Stone Wars.
What the hell's Pepperstone?
That was a 4-player.
Power Stone Wars?
4-player beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, that's... The other thing I was going to say real quick, Far Cry 4.
Holy shit.
Damn, that looked good. Did you see that opening?
Yeah, beautiful.
That dude is nuts.
Yeah.
We're gonna tear shit up! I was just like, dude, that guy is fucking crazy.
I was getting butterflies in my stomach from some of the jumps and shit. I was like, it's like Uncharted. Gives you that sense of falling, that sense of, like, you're there, that's what's really cool. And Far Cry 3...
With Morpheus.
Far Cry 3 I still haven't even played, and I feel ashamed because I know how great of a game that is.
I never have either, and Miguel gives me so much shit about it.
I've heard how gorgeous it is. And
he's like, dude, you need to play it. He's like, if you thought that Far Cry 4 trailer looks cool, fucking play it. And I'm like, I don't know.
But yeah, Far Cry 4 was probably one of my favorite gameplays out of all of the... Outside of, I think, Mortal Kombat is probably my favorite, only because the last Mortal Kombat was so awesome, and I played Injustice, which is the same engine, so I'm kind of like in it, so whatever. But I enjoyed it, and I think maybe... Okay, we know Sony's going to, in the next month, they're going to announce shit that they didn't even talk about at E3, because that's what they do. And I'm sure Microsoft's going to have some of their stuff come out in the next quarter, but overall, I think they're good. I mean, they had some of the mobile stuff was really cool. Some of the iOS apps and stuff they're going to come out with. There's a bunch of like small things. The Steam Box portable. They had a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. That came out of nowhere.
It did, but I mean, I guess they're going hardcore at the Steam Box, so why not make a smaller version of that, and so you can just carry it around. But I mean, it is powerful, but my Note 3 is just as powerful. So.
Yeah. I don't know. And one, I mean, what will it really be able to play from Steam? I mean, you'll be able to play some arcade stuff, but
yeah,
I don't know.
So I don't know, but winner? Any winners?
Well, let's do this. What was your game of show?
Game of show. Holy Christ. Come back. If you've got one specifically, come back to me, because I'm trying to think.
For me, just looking at them, I would say it would be Destiny. Something about that. I mean, I love Halo. I love Bungie. And goddamn, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that Hans didn't tell me he pre-ordered a system, but I was actually thinking about getting a PS4 for that.
You too,
yeah. I was thinking about it.
I'm kind of torn. There was a lot of stuff that I really liked that I saw. Destiny's probably one of the ones for me that I'm like most curious about.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I hate to say it, but Halo Master
Chief
Collection.
And that's the thing too. I might end up getting a fucking Xbox for that too. So
that's just amazing.
Well, Destiny is going to be on the Xbox One.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna.
Well, there's a twofer, so you're automatically.
But you know what though, at PlayStation, I do want one of those too. You know, and if when it comes out, I think I want to play it on PlayStation first.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why I basically. And that's what sold me. It was like, okay, they're going to do a white PS4 with Destiny. I mean,
yeah, it'd be cool.
I've been wanting to get a PS4, and I mean that's a good reason to get one. So
I think Destiny for me was awesome, but I'd seen it already. I mean, it wasn't like I think The Order is probably it's probably the game that I'm most game of show for me. The Order, or believe it or not, I mean, it may be. I don't know. I'm such a nerd when it comes to
Dragon Age looks sick.
I've never played
So does The
one.
Witcher.
Yeah. No.
There's so much I don't know.
I think The Order with a very close second, Drive Club, believe it or not, because I thought Drive Club would be the one and I was just blown away. But I think The Order, because that's what we're looking for right now. And we don't have it right now. So
yeah.
For the PlayStation anyways.
No, it's true on Xbox.
You have Kills, or you have, what do you have? What's that game you got? Killzone? No.
Titanfall?
So, I mean.
Yeah, but that's not a graphic tour de force by any means.
No.
That's built off the fucking Valve engine that they use for Portal.
It's a shooter that you
the Source engine, yeah.
That you can play. I mean, we don't really have anything besides Second Son, which actually I heard was really good, but I'm not going to play it. I don't think. But yeah, I think The Order, and with the second close, Drive Club, that's probably what I'm.
No, The Order looks sick. Don't get me wrong. That's one of the reasons why. Again, though, the pedigree, Naughty Dog, I want it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play it.
Yeah, they've solidified themselves in my eyes as just if they get something, I'm gonna play it.
Yep.
So I mean, it's kind of like that for Bethesda, but besides Dragon Age, so I'm not gonna play it.
Same thing with Bungie. I mean, they're shooting studios Infinity Ward back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's Respawn, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff that's going to come out, but I think we've talked this one done.
Video games, we can talk forever. So, but yeah, I agree.
Again, I do want to say, all you guys listening out there, thank you very much. Continue to tell your friends about it. Let's get some more support going. Maybe if you're down at the Comic Expo, look us up. Maybe we'll be walking around and handing out some stuff. I don't know. Anyways, from Hans
and Rick
and Dylan,
this has been the Eclectic Podcast. Look us up on the www.theeclecticpodcast.com. You can subscribe to us on iTunes. You can email us at contact@theeclecticpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at theeclecticpod.
Yeah.
Or you can follow Dylan at...
Oh, yeah, you can follow me at X9, EXNIN, and you'll see me because my name is Dylan Page right on there. But I'm not verified.
That's okay.
Lizard people.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
Goodbye.
Peace.